Alright guys, so as of right now, I took off work yesterday, Monday, and I basically rested all day. I didn't do much of anything. The only thing I did do was pick up the truck from the alignment shop and run it to the enhanced inspection station. The guy is supposed to stop later today and pay me for the truck, and I'm going to give him the title and the keys and the bill of sale, and then whenever he has time, he can go out and get all the paperwork done for that. I'm headed over to work right now. I got an appointment with, they have a doctor on site where I work, and he's only in on Tuesdays. So I got an appointment today, and they're going to see me, and we'll see what's up. I also thought about maybe stopping at Copart today, so that's why I brought the camera along. Since I'm going to be over there, it's not going to be anything strenuous. I don't need to lift anything, so I mean, just looking over cars, I'm good with that. So, yeah, we'll see what we get into today. Might not get into anything, so, but you know, if I do, I'll have you guys along with me. I just saw the doc, and they're going to put me on light duty for a couple weeks. I'm going back to work. So I don't know if I'm going to go to Copart or not. I haven't made a decision. I think, actually, I can't. Sorry, guys. I forgot. I got dudes coming to my house after work to come pay for the truck. So we're not going to Copart today. My apologies. So I made it through my work day, guys. I do apologize because I said I was going to Copart. I do plan on going to Copart Thursday. I have the itch. I know the truck's leaving. Possibility the Genesis is leaving. I just have the itch to pick something up, and I have my eye on a couple things. So I may go probably Thursday and go look. You guys won't see this video until Saturday, so you won't get to see what I buy until probably Sunday. But that's if I buy something. So I already started receiving parts. Okay, one is not for me. I know this is the fender. So the fender for the Volkswagen is here. I might test fit it. I don't know. I don't have any hardware to put it on, but we'll just see how it fits up, how it lines up with that bracket that's bent. Yeah, we'll do that here in a minute. Alright, I always get nervous when I order fenders online because it's always a guessing game whether you're going to get one without any damage on it or not. I lucked out on this one. This one has no damage at all whatsoever. It looks perfect. Only thing is there's a mark right there. I don't know if the light picks it up. You can see all that. It just has the primer off. It's not even a dent. So I'm going to go put it on the car and we'll see what it looks like. I'm just going to lay it on there. Alright, so now I just laid it. It's just sitting in there. And you can see, I mean, we need a little bit of adjustment. Push it in up top here. But it's very tight. Everything fits up good. One thing I didn't notice until I set this up here now is there's a little ding right here on the door. It's not very bad, but yeah, we'll have to, you know, massage it and get it to fit on there right. But now that it's on here and I see where it's going to set, or close to where it's going to sit, I can see how far off this bracket is. You can see it's very close. I pulled it forward and it shouldn't have been forward. It should be like right about there. And then I can't tell which holes I'm supposed to line up with on here. Looks like I might need to bend it like this, but it's very close. Very close. We're not that far off. That's something we can work with after we get it painted and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's only one piece of the puzzle, but it's, you know what I mean. I need to find some bolts to go down in those two spots, and everything's threaded on it already. I just need the hardware, so I got to find hardware that fits. Let me see how this fender fits up. It sticks out just a little bit, so this will go in, not that far, go in about this far up here. But yeah, you got to adjust it with shims and your bolts and everything, but nothing's off. It looks like it fits great. So see how the wheel fits in there. Yeah, Hell, let's not even paint it. Let's just throw it on there like that. It's the next day and more parts are showing up. This is my inner fender, which it's a 2-piece, so I'm still waiting on another piece for that. There's a front piece that comes down and goes up to the front bumper. The front bumper came, and it is the same brand as what the Genesis bumper was, but the way it's made, it's got, this tab's real thick, and then it has this piece on here which the inner fender bolts to. It seems really sturdy, so I'm not really concerned about this. The only thing is, I don't think that car has parking sensors, and this bumper has the parking sensor holes, and I'm pretty sure the grill that I got, it's like a real big piece that goes in here, has holes in it too. So I'm going to see if there's like caps or something that I can get to plug these, because I'm pretty sure that this model doesn't have the parking sensors. So my bad, but that's not like totally bad. I mean, it's not gonna look too horrible. We can find something to plug those up with. Alright guys, so I'm up at the ass crack of dawn to go to work. I am going to go to Copart after work. There's a couple cars I want to look at. Now, I'm not looking at anything that pricey. I'm looking for a real cheap car that I can flip quick. So don't expect anything spectacular, but I don't want to put out a lot of money right now because I want to start building my garage. So it's, you know, I want to keep it cheap. So there is a really nice car there this week, and my wife really wanted me to get it, and I'll show you why when I show it to you. But it's just more money than I want to put out right now. So and she understands. So yeah, we'll show you guys whenever I get there. So hopefully this work day goes fast. Alright, so just got off work. The girl contacted me, and she is coming to get the Genesis tomorrow. So that means the Ford is gone, the Genesis is gone. I was going to look for cheap builds, and I still think I'm going to stay on the cheaper side, but I want to explore a couple more options. So I'm on my way to Copart right now to look around, and it's been raining the past 4 days, and it's sprinkling right now. So I'm gonna not take this camera with the microphone. I'll probably just take my older camera. It's got like cracks, and I don't have to worry about whether I mess it up or not. So I'll take it into the yard with me, and I'll video what I'm looking at, and we'll look things over and see what my best options are. Alright, so I already asked for a jump because I know the one car I'm looking at needs a jump because my buddy was here yesterday. He said row A is the sale this week. It's warm and it's sprinkling. I gotta find, but here's one I wanted to look at. It's got higher miles. Oh, it's gonna flatten out. Higher miles. Damage was in the rear, so I don't know if it bent. Yeah, we're bent back here, and that's torsion bar rear, so you got to replace the whole thing, or maybe bend it back. I don't know how you go about that. I'm not worried about it. If it wasn't bent, I wouldn't care. This Cadillac's not bad, but I don't really want to bid on a Cadillac this week. And there's the damage. I couldn't see the damage in the pictures. There's a dent there, and there's a crease. You could probably actually pull that out with your hand somewhat. What else we got? This is one. I bought one of these before, and the guy loves it that bought it off of me. I'm not sure if there's suspension damage. Wheel. It's turned. This one's turned. I got it. This guy's coming with a jumper pack, so I gotta find the car I'm looking for. Back there's one that my wife wanted me to buy. Wait until I find it here. This was one of them I was going to look at, and on clear title cars you can do a free VIN report on them, and this one the odometer was rolled back on. It probably has over 200,000 now. It shows it only has like 114, but that's just sketchy to me. It's not bad looking. he's walking down too. And of course, it's on the very end of this row, the one I'm looking at. It's the one I had the most interest in, but there's more that I want to look at. So I might spend a little bit more money. Now, this is impressive. You see this Ford down there? It has 425,000 miles on it. Now, given it's not the 5.4, that's a 4.6. So the 4.6 sounds like it's a better motor, but 425,000 miles? Hell no. This is what I'm looking at. You don't see too many of these. It's a Civic Si, 2003. Needs tires all the way around. It's a clean title. And it has higher miles, but it don't look too hateful. There is the grill in there sitting. Seats aren't too horrible. Got a little bit of wear on them, but dog hair. It needs clean big time. So they gave me a jump. The motor sounds good on this. It has a full cold air intake. It goes the whole way down, and I can see it down in there in the front bumper. It does have some looks like nuts, shells and stuff on top of the transmission, and it has a check engine light, but the motor sounds, it's pretty good. It has 100 and, oh okay, I just noticed this, we're missing a trim piece here. I don't know how you go about getting one of those, but yeah, we're missing some window trim. All tires. It's quiet, it sounds good. There's a lot of hair in this. A lot. There's spare and jack, everything's in here. I did check the oil before we fired it up. I'm gonna do my clutch test. Let me get the seat up here. Clutch is a little stiff, and then it dulls out at the end. So I don't know if it's got some sort of race clutch. It went in first. I run it in all the gears and try to see if it's going to stall or pull out. It was going to drag it. So the higher gears, you still shouldn't have any slippage. It should try to stall. It's pulling in second. And now I almost had that clutch out the whole way, and it was revving. Yep, clutch is shot in this one. When I put it in fourth gear, I could hold on the gas and let the clutch out. So it's more work than I wanted to get into on this. When I get my garage built, this sort of stuff wouldn't bother me, but I definitely know that it needs a clutch. So I don't know, the clutch is just dull once you get it the whole way out. Yeah, that's sad. And that was the one I was kind of banking on. So now we got to look around for different options. I just want to see what's down here at the end. It's a nice BMW, and I don't want to spend that much money this week, so it's not what I'm going to bid on. This is a clip twin bed, quarter panel damage, which is expensive. I don't really see. Okay, there's one car down here I wanted to look at. This Subaru, it's an odometer rollback on it. It's looks like it's in decent shape though. And there was another Subaru that had higher miles, but it was a 2-owner. This Vibe's not bad, but the price is already up on it. This is what I want to look at, and it needs tires already. I can see. It said side damage. Let me look around here.
It's got a flat. I don't know what for side damage they're talking about. Let's see if it runs anyway. Man, it's a muddy mess down here. No, it's clean inside. It looked like I just vacuumed it. Is that spray painted? It is. It is spray painted gold. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see it? Why? It's not horrible. Well, that armrest is broken. 6-disc changer. It's got a brake controller. Fired right up, but it has a misfire. Not real bad. Let's see if she's smoking. Not smoking. It's got a misfire though. Let's look around it. Kind of dirty in the back. Let's look under the hood. The seat has been stitched. Ew. Is that bird shit? I think it is. Bird shit on the seat. Don't think it's the one I'm going to go for. It actually doesn't run too bad though. It's a 5.7. That motor is clean. That motor's extremely clean. Wow. Looks like the plugs are old, the wires are old. This thing ain't bad. Kind of like it now. Something to think about. Let's put it in gear. Let's see how she pulls. And the brake's on, so. Something's going on there. It ain't got no pull forward. It should, even with the brake on. Oh. Not bad. Feel like got good get up and go. It's a Bose stereo. This thing's not bad at all, really. I mean, with a little cleanup, it could be fairly nice. Anyway, we gotta move along. Here's another MR2 turbo. This one doesn't run. Well, of course, the other one didn't run either. That one looks a little rough compared to the other one that was here. The shocker! Now, not all Fords are out of the question. This one's not bad. It has good tires on it. Never mind. There's another one. I thought that was a different one. Never mind. Let's keep looking. Okay, here's one that it's ugly. It has damage on the sides. It has a good hit in the front. But if I could get this cheap enough, which it is cheap right now. It says it runs and drives. That is a hard hit. Anyway, to get that bumper off and see what's going on there, it's got the tow hooks pulled in, which Jerry can straighten them if it's just the front like that. But it's got damage the whole way down the side of it, and rust, and I don't know. I guess we'll listen to her run because it says it runs and drives. It has 207,000 miles. This would be one I'd have to get cheap that I could sell it for like hole in the floor. That I could sell it for like 5,000 or less. I don't understand. Okay, the grill did get broke. I was about to say, how do you hit that and then not hit the grill? This is the 5.3. It got into the radiator, but it didn't puncture it. Seriously. That's crazy. The motor don't look bad. So, let's start it up. Honestly, that Cadillac, I'm kind of thinking it has a remanned engine in it. Oil's black, but it's in there. Okay, we got a jumper pack on now. Oh, now the key don't want to turn. Come on, there we go. Oh, she runs a little rough. Service airbag, low fuel level. It's running good now. This thing's just a little rougher than I anticipated. I think we're gonna pass on this one. Yeah, this Saturn Astra is nice. Maybe this is that Fusion I was thinking about. I think it is. No, has higher miles than. There's one with a little bit lower miles than that. They will never bid on a neon. Although it's cheap, it'd be cheap to fix. Here's one I wanted to look at. This one looks nice on the outside, but the interior is nasty on this. But the bumper's out of place over here. It says the front end is the damage, which that front bumper can be used. It's his centerpiece. Center grill is broke, but you could probably get that. Hamilton. It's really not bad at all. It has higher miles on it. Does have okay tires. The interior is nasty. Yes. Smoker. What is all of this? Internet cables and shit. DirecTV home. This is a family vehicle. It is beyond nasty inside. The thing would have to run very good. It would have to run very good for me to get this, because there is a lot of cleaning. A lot. But that being said, I don't see anything broken. Oh my god, how do you get all that nasty stuff up there? Oh, we do have broken hood latch. Wonder if we can get a new handle for that. Maybe the engine bay looked pretty dirty on this too. Yeah. Ooh. Probably gonna have to jump this one. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna have to jump this one. Look at all that corrosion. So, there's antifreeze. The oil is low, but there's oil in it, so. I don't even want to sit in this thing. I hope it fires up. The seats are firm in it. If I get this one, it's for Sean. It's completely dead. Let me go get a jump. Now remember, guys, I'm looking for a cheap vehicle this week. That's why I'm looking at this. It's got 165,000 on it. What the the belt's chewed up. The belt's chewed up and slapping around. Okay, that's not too horrible. It's making some horrible noise. I thought the motor was blowing up. You erase that belt slapping, it actually doesn't sound bad. Yeah, there's the exhaust. Yeah, it don't sound too bad, actually. Just that belt slapping is nasty. The belt's slapping a little less now that I revved. Ooh, the shifter's even sticky. Why? Why is it sticky? It's dragging the back tires. Well, as nasty as this thing is, let me see if the AC works. Oh man, this thing is nasty. Why am I looking at this? Why? I guess this goes, it's like payback for having all the really clean cars. Oh, AC blows cold. AC works. Oh man, this car is rough. This is going to be a super clean job for this one. Like, you can't even read the numbers. They're so cruddy. Oh my god, my wife will kill me if I buy this, but this is probably going to be the one I bid on. Yeah, the AC blows cold. Why? Is it sticky? Ew. So yeah. The radio work? Radio works. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's look around at some more. I don't need to hear it run anymore. It actually run. It sounds like it might have an exhaust leak. I'm not sure. With DirecTV stuff under the seat, I can just imagine what's in the back of this thing. Cigarette butts and coins. This is probably, if I get this one, I'm going to have to take the seats out of this. Almost guaranteed. It's got a scuff back here. This is stuff I probably won't even fix because it's going to be a cheap flip. Scuffs on the back bumper. This is what I expected. Why would I expect anything less? There's bread. Anybody want some bread? A thermos? This is... Hey, there's brake pads. This might actually be okay. Yeah, they look like brand new brake pads. For a... Does it say? Does it say on here? Are they for a Mazda? Regardless, they're all brand new. So there is brand new brake pads in here. Whether they're for a Mazda or not, we'll have to. That's something we'll have to look up. Oh yeah, that's impressive. Ooh. I wanted to get a better shot on this belt. This belt, you can see, it's tore. There's only a little bit of it left. This thing runs on 2 belts. The second belt is also, it looks like maybe they tore 2 belts in half to make 1 belt. So that's what's slapping around in here, making all the noise. There is an oil leak back here. I can see oil. I'm not sure what's leaking, but it's given. It has 165,000 miles on it. You're gonna have an oil leak. So yeah, as nasty as this is, it is all elbow grease. Clean this thing up. I know. I'm kind of cringing, but I might bid on this one. Now I gotta look at this one for my wife. I'm not gonna get it, but she wanted this. She said, "Why don't you buy this one and then we can sell mine and keep it?" It has deer damage. There's deer hair. Look, right here, stuck in the front bumper. But this one has more options. It has the nicer interior and it has less miles than what my wife's has on it. Although side curtain and steering wheel bags have blown. Oh, Both side curtains. I didn't know that. Well, that sucks. I thought it was just one. So both side curtains. She wouldn't like this one anyway. She has storage down here and she needs it. This one has the gauge cluster. It's got a little bit of a, had a little bit of a misfire. Service airbag. No say. Yeah, we're not bidding on it. This one is already well over 3,000 right now, and I paid $3,250 for my wife's. That was my winning bid plus fees and then everything, and then until I fixed it up, I had about 75, 8 grand in hers. I do like the interior. I like these door panels. I like that. How this is shiny. Hers is cloth there, I believe. So yeah, the motor doesn't sound too bad now. So, but yeah, this is not an option for me this week. It has premium audio. And here is my other option. I've got one of these before and I do like these. I don't know how hard it'd be to get a hatch for this, but it definitely needs a hatch, rear bumper, and bumper pad. It says it has damage all over, but besides that, it does, the front tire's missing, the front wheel's missing. So we got the spare on there. It's 100, oh, it's got window tint. That would have to go. That sucks. That sucks. Pennsylvania, you suck for your window tinting laws. The whole back is bent. Can't even get into the back. I just want to see if the wheel's in there. It is. And it's not bad. Okay. So, got a puncture right here. Sidewall's punched out. That's a good tire too. That sucks. What else is back here? That's just all your floor plates. This thing needs a lot of work though, so you'd have to get this one really cheap, because the one I had got hit in the back and it just needed a little bit of work here. Nothing on the trunk lid, and I think the rear bumper we fixed on the one I had. I do like these though. This is basically a Pontiac Vibe, or the Pontiac Vibe is a Toyota Matrix, one of the two. They're the same. Can't remember. Very reliable motors, last forever. The one I sold had 195,000 miles on it, and that guy loves it. He said that he believes that thing's gonna run forever. Oh, the seats are very clean. This one is bounds cleaner than, and it has a spare key and 2 remotes. You see that? You rarely get a spare key. Oh, I flipped it off. That was my bad. This zip tie made it turn off. That was missing in the one I did. I couldn't find this compartment. This thing's really nice. Okay. I don't feel like anything's bent up there. If you've seen the tire, you've seen the hole in it. Obviously they got a flat, and then they probably got rear-ended while they were trying to put the spare on. Who knows? But I'm gonna check the AC. Oh yeah, good and cold. So one's not out of the question. I do like this one. So we'll keep this one on our watch list. This might be, this one's a way better option than that Mazda, for sure. But there's gonna have to be, okay, we're bent right here. That's gonna be hard to fix right there. You see how it's folded in? That'd be really hard to fix, actually. Jerry could probably work some magic on that, but you would need a new hatch. And that would be very hard to find, I would think, but we'll see. Rear bumper, hatch, and then some pulling. Oh, we need tail light. Tail light's busted. That tail light's busted. Both of them are. Which the hatch is pushing down on them. Looks like they must have been pulled in. So this section needs to be pulled back so that this can be spaced out. I can get the porta power in here and push this out. It's a lot of work, but you know, trying to stay on the cheaper side of things. I just don't know if this one's going to be it or not, but we'll see what happens. And here's the Forester I was looking for. This thing has 203,000 miles on it and 2 owners. It's clean title. It's leather, which has seen better days. The paint has seen better days. The whole thing has seen better days. I'm not gonna bid on that. It's got some rust coming through. Rust is like cancer. Once it starts, it doesn't stop. 2 options for me. I'm thinking the Matrix and the Mazda. The Mazda will probably be able to get cheaper. So, and it has less miles on it. And Sean would be proud. So I stopped at Rutter's afterwards. Got me my Italian wrap toasted. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think I'm gonna bid on? What do you think was my better option? Comment down in the comments. Let me know. Now keep in mind that I don't want to get an expensive build right now, being that I want to build my garage. I'm going to start going through the steps and everything I need to get done before I can even build my garage. So I kind of don't want to shell out a lot of money right now because I don't know how much I'm going to have in it altogether. I want to have a lift. I want the ceilings to be tall enough that, you know, I can put a lift in there. Possibly have enough room to do a paint booth, which I'm limited to space, so I don't know if that's going to be a possibility or not. But yeah, and I mean, by no means is this going to change my option what I get, because by the time you see this video, I will already have bid and won or lost whatever I'm bidding on. So anyway, I like to hear from you guys, so comment down below and let me know. Well, unfortunately guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to put out a video, like another video this weekend, because I don't really have anything I can do. I didn't get all the parts to do anything on the Volkswagen. I got my ambient air temperature sensor, but I didn't get my wiring harness. I think the headlight is supposed to be here today, but it's not. A lot of the parts showed they haven't even shipped yet, so it might be a couple weeks before we get to that, and we might even finish another project before we get it finished, because I don't know how long it's going to take for those parts to come, and they're coming from overseas. But yeah, new project on the way. You guys, you won't get to see that this weekend, unfortunately. You might get to see it Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. It depends on whether I can get the footage done or not. If you don't see it Wednesday, you're going to see it Friday. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys and all the input you give me. If you like this, go check out some of my other videos. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out!